So, let's just get right to it. Can money really buy you happiness? I mean, it's the question, right? We all kind of think that if we just had a bigger paycheck, all our problems would disappear and we'd be twice as happy. But what if the actual science tells a totally different story? Okay, check this out. What if I told you that doubling your income, say from 25 grand to 55 grand a year, only gives you a 9% bump in life satisfaction? Just 9%? It's wild, right? It's this thing psychologists call hedonic adaptation. Basically, we get used to the new stuff and the thrill just kind of fades. And that surprising puzzle, that's exactly what we're digging into today.
Dear book lovers, welcome to another insight-packed book summary episode of Summaropedia. We're here to bring you more titles in less time.
In this episode, we are going to explore the super practical, super important lessons from the book you see right here, Happy Money, The Science of Smarter Spending by Elizabeth Dunn and Michael Norton. And let me tell you, their main point is a total game changer. They argue it's not about how much money you have, it's all about how you spend it.
All right, so here's our game plan. First, we're going to bust that money happiness myth. Then, we'll walk through the 5 key principles for smarter spending. After that, we'll meet the brilliant minds behind the book, and we'll finish up with your very own happy money rules. Sound good? Let's go.
All right, first up, the money-happiness illusion. You know, this idea that more money is always the answer. We're all kind of obsessed with earning more, right? But the data? Well, the data shows it's a pretty flawed path to being truly happy. So, remember that crazy statistic from the beginning? Get this. A study found that most Americans thought their life satisfaction would literally double if they made $55,000 instead of $25,000. But the reality? It was just that tiny 9% bump. That is a huge disconnect between what we think money will do for us and what it actually delivers.
And here's where it gets really weird. It turns out that just thinking about money can make us, well, less nice. There was this study where students who just imagined being wealthy were less likely to help someone who dropped a bunch of pencils. So the mere idea of wealth can make us more isolated and less helpful, which ironically are things that totally get in the way of our own happiness.
So if just earning more isn't the key, then what is? Well, that brings us to our very first principle of happy money. And honestly, this one is huge. It's all about buying experiences.
Yeah, so the book makes this really clear distinction between material goods, the stuff we own, and experiences, the things we do. Just think about it for a second. That shiny new gadget, the excitement probably wears off in a week, but the memories from a vacation or a concert or even just an amazing dinner with friends, that stuff lasts. That's what connects us to other people.
And hey, this isn't just a nice idea. They've got the numbers to back it up. When people were asked straight up, 57% of them said their experiential purchases made them happier than their material ones. The data couldn't be clearer. Investing in experiences is just a better bet for your overall happiness.
Okay, let's keep it moving. Our next 2 principles are about managing 2 things that are maybe even more valuable than money when it comes to happiness: scarcity and time.
So, principle 2 is make it a treat. This goes right back to that idea of habituation we mentioned earlier. Look, when something amazing is available all the time, we just stop appreciating it. It's human nature. Think about your favorite latte. If you get one every single morning, it's just routine. But what if you only had it on Fridays? You'd savor every single drop, right? By limiting it, you actually bring the joy back.
Now, principle 3, buy time. Oh, this one is an absolute game changer. Our time is the one thing we can never get back. So why not use your money to buy more of it? Seriously, pay for a cleaning service, get your groceries delivered, outsource any task you absolutely hate doing. That frees you up to spend your precious hours on things you're passionate about, things that actually make you happy. It's such a smart investment.
All right, on to our last 2 principles. And these 2 really challenge some of our modern habits, especially when it comes to credit cards and spending on ourselves. This is all about rewiring your financial brain for more happiness.
Okay, principle 4, pay now, consume later. We're so used to the whole buy now, pay later credit card mindset, right? Well, this flips that completely on its head. Think about it. If you pay for a vacation months in advance, you get all that time to look forward to it. That anticipation is actually a source of happiness in itself. And then when you finally go on the trip, it kind of feels free because the pain of paying is long gone.
And finally, Principle 5, which might be the most counterintuitive one of all, invest in others. The research is shocking but clear. Spending money on other people, what scientists call pro-social spending, gives you a bigger happiness boost than spending it on yourself. It's not a small effect either. Studies actually show that the amount of money people give away is a reliable predictor of their happiness. The amount they spend on themselves, not so much.
So, you might be wondering, who are the brilliant people who figured all this stuff out? Let's take a quick look at the experts behind the book.
First up is Elizabeth Dunn. She's an associate professor of psychology at the University of British Columbia. And get this, at just 26 years old, she was named a rising star in all of academia for her incredible research. So she's a big deal.
Her co-author is Michael Norton. He's an associate professor over at Harvard Business School, and his work is so important that Wired magazine put him on their SMART list of 50 people who will change the world. So yeah, these aren't just random opinions. These are insights backed by some serious, top-tier research.
Okay, so we've covered a ton of amazing research. What does it all boil down to? How can you start using this stuff in your own life, like right now? Well, here are your happy money rules, your 5-point action plan.
Let's lock these in. Your 5 rules for happier money. Number 1, buy experiences, not just things. Number 2, make it a treat. Don't let your favorite things become boring routines. Number 3, buy time because it's your most valuable asset. Number 4, pay now, consume later, and enjoy that sweet, sweet anticipation. And number 5, invest in others. Seriously, even spending just $5 on someone else can give you a real happiness boost for the entire day. It's that powerful.
Thanks so much for watching. And hey, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more impactful book summaries from Summarypedia.